Hi guys, Freddie B here on Thursday, November 5th, 2020. So nice to see you. It is 2:30 in the afternoon. We still have no clue. We are entering a new paradigm in the way that we elect our president. Apparently we go out and electioneer. We go out and campaign for several months. We try to see who can lie the most. We buy off the media. We spend billions and billions of dollars. Never understood for a $400,000 a year job. Just kidding. Get it. But we have a new paradigm. So you go vote, you elect, you vote, you try to steal it, and then you go to court. This is this is happening more and more and more, and it's kind of ridiculous, isn't it, guys? But that seems to be the new paradigm that we have. Interestingly enough, the very system that protects us from fraud also causes it, and here's what I mean. The way you vote in Florida is different than the way you vote in Virginia. It's different than the way you vote in Iowa or in Massachusetts or California. Oregon, actually, I believe, has been voting by mail for years. I would assume they probably have it down. Now, many of the other states do not have voting by mail down. I have seen videos today on YouTube, and I realize they're, whatever. I've seen videos on news today, however, of people going in after hours with a red wagon full of something into a should have been secure area. I don't understand that if you're going to put the ballots in one area, why you don't have armed guards and not let anybody in or out who has not been thoroughly searched. And if they say you can't have any ballots after X amount of time, then nothing can go into that room till you have a result. We're not going to get it right this time if it ever comes down to doing something like this the next time. Why don't we think about that? The reason we don't think about that is because it would be harder to steal it if you did. If you tried to take away the ways people could steal this election, which I believe is happening, which I said prior to, go back a couple of videos and you'll hear what I said, then if they take away your means to steal it, then that's no fun. Politicians and businessmen are different. A politician will steal your lollipop from a little kid, and he'll do it in such a way that you thought you wanted to give it to him. Whereas a businessman will look at your lollipop, say he wants it, negotiate with you, and hopefully you both get a win-win. And I'd rather go for the businessman than the politician, because politics is ugly. It's a lot of fun sometimes, but it's a real pain in the butt. So here's some other things that I'm working on that you can help me with if you were here and I was live. But it is time to pick my bracket for the Masters. And I will tell you who's in here and tell you what my picks are. And I have a group of friends of mine that we never bet. And you throw your money in the pot, and if you got the best aggregate score, then you get to win. So there are 6 brackets that I have to pick, and then I get a wild card pick. And if my guy is not in any one of these 6 brackets, which is Freddie Couples, I will pick him as my wild card. I do every year. It's a sentimental pick, but it's also I think he's probably one of the greatest golfers ever. And I realize he's not competitive anymore, but he's going to be there, so that's kind of cool. So in the first ones, I've got DeChambeau, Johnson, Koepka, McIlroy, Thomas, and Jon Rahm. And I think in that group, I'm going to go with the long guy, Dustin Johnson. And then of the guys in bracket 2, who are the best, you've got Patrick Cantlay, or Patrick Can't Get Laid, I like to call him, Colin Morikawa, Tiger Woods, last year's champion, Patrick Reed, cheater, I think, Xander Schauffele, and Webb Simpson. And out of that group, I'm probably going to, I would say that Patrick Reed probably has the best chance, but I just don't like him. But I do like the name Xander, so I'm going to go with Xander Schauffele. So as we move over to bracket 3, I've got Jason Day, Tony Finau, who broke his, if you saw last year when he broke his ankle and put it back in the par 3 contest, it was crazy. Bubba Watson, Louis Oosthuizen, Justin Rose, and Matthew Wolff. And of course, everybody's going to pick Bubba, and so am I. In 4, we got Paul Casey, Tommy Fleetwood, Sergio Garcia, Hideki Matsuyama, Adam Scott, and Terrell Hatton. And of those, I think I've got to go probably with Tommy Fleetwood with the flowing locks of air, and he's from Britain. So we'll go with that. 5 is Abraham Answer, Matthew Fitzpatrick, Ricky Fowler, Sunjay Im, Mark Leishman, and Matt Kuchar. Everybody would go with Cooch. I got to go with Fowler. I'm going it for the wife factor. Great looking wife. Really, really great story. And I like Ricky. He's a good guy. So we're going to go with that. And then finally, number 6, you got that University of Florida Gator, Billy Horschel, Scotty Scheffler, Phil Mickelson. I could stop right there. Of course I'm going to pick Phil. Phil is the best. He's the coolest golfer out there. He will be hitting bombs, as he likes to say. There. Now, my wild card, I got Danny Ian Poulter. Ooh, I could pick him too. He's good. You know what I'm going to do? This year, I'm going to pick Ian Poulter, and I'm not going to pick Freddie Couples. Sorry, Freddie, but I do like Ian Poulter. Ian Poulter, he has many Ferraris, and he is from England. A very nice guy. And the tiebreaker score is the cumulative of the top 4 guys that you pick. What is their score going to be if you add them all together, the aggregate or whatever? And I'm going to go my minus because it's going to be a master. It's going to be tough. It's going to be different playing conditions than it is in April, by the way. So I think that they might be scoring differently. And I'm going to say it's not going to be as hot. So the scores could be up, which means I'm going to go minus 20. And so that's what I'm doing with the Masters. So I got that out of the way. See, the day is just not long enough for all the things I've got to do. So the election, we still don't know. We do know who my picks are for the Masters, so we've accomplished a couple of things. And, you know, I'm putting this out on YouTube. I know it's hard to find me, Freddie B, because there's a zillion of them out there. So if you do like the content, if you enjoy watching me ramble on, do me a favor. There should be a subscribe button, I think. If you hit that, it'll pop up. If you hit the notifications when I throw up another video, it'll also let you know that too. Only if you want to. Only if you want to. I'm 1 million subscribers away from making any money doing this. So my content must get better. Hope you have a great day. Talk to you soon.